lands are like semi-trucks carrying tubing. It's a truck that is also a series of tubes.
Eric, red no line.
Way too far with this analogy.
Good evening.
You know what, Ken? You've got a manual here that should have been thrown away. He's going to throw it out.
Really? You've got a rare collector's edition? It's gonna fetch 5 figures on eBay.
What do you mean?
Look at this.
Tonight's event, Bite the Bag, has been a historical tradition at KansasFest that hasn't been around for about 8-10 years, but was pretty active on an annual basis before then. Being a reigning champion within the last times being played, I have been brought on board to host tonight's event. I believe we have 8 players.
You are not a crook.
To play the game. We have a bevy of prizes to choose from to the top 3 winners of Bite the Bag. I will explain the typical way to play Bite the Bag, and then I'll explain the KFest additional rules for the game. And
Bite the Bag exists outside of KFest?
I will answer questions after the rules. The normal way of playing the game is to stand on one leg, bend down, pick up the bag with your mouth, teeth, pick it up. We'll continue with all the players. We'll cut off about 1 inch or 2 inches of the bag and continue until it can no longer be picked up. The additional KFest rules is you're allowed to remain on one limb, not necessarily a leg, and we'll continue playing not only after the bag is completely all the way down to a flat surface, but we'll continue shortening the surface to about a size of that much. If there are more than one player still able to continue picking up a flat surface of paper about such a size while remaining on one limb, such as an arm or a leg, we'll narrow down the champion by determination of how quickly it can be picked up. If that cannot be determined, meaning more or less instantaneous, then it's how long the paper can be held up while remaining on one limb.
It could be hours.
I don't think
I don't believe it'll be multiple hours.
We probably won't get down to flat
So, based upon that, do we have any questions? Ken?
Has it actually gotten down to that much before?
Oh yes, many. Every time I've played, it has.
Wow.
Ken, you were there.
I was younger then.
Obviously, Ken's memory has, with his old age now, he is beginning his youth. Yes, Eric.
exactly one limb, not 0 limbs, not.
If you can pick up the bag with no limbs on the ground and levitate.
You're levitating.
All things other than limbs on the ground.
Can you
Like
your head. Your butt or what? Your just side.
The only thing that can be on the ground a limb.
A single limb. Yes.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
So you could bounce in one hand if you wanted to.
Exactly. Balance in one hand. Yes.
Do I recall that it's not just a limb, but also any? You may have one point of contact, like a
One
knee
point
or
of
an elbow.
contact, like a knee or an elbow or a nose. Yes. The nose might be hard, but yes. Any additional questions?
Does Bite the Bag exist outside of KFest?
The original rules I defined, yes. I'm just regurgitating the rules that we.
Okay, you
learned.
answered my question.
Who first introduced Bite to Bag to KFest?
Some drunk for sure.
Yeah.
I do not know the history beyond my first.
Alcohol, speaking of which.
But beyond my first time playing, and I never heard of the game, any rules before then. I will just continue the tradition the way It was introduced to me.
Are you going first?
I have
Demo.
I will attempt to make a demo and prove that we can at least do it. Was there just any additional questions? Yes.
Just going to say, I think it was Roger Wagner who introduced it to KansasFest. But
Really?
Really?
I can't guarantee it.
That's special.
It's-
Well, I know he introduced a tie, so if he did bite the bag too, that would be pretty cool. Anything else?
So we're not playing this as a drinking game. As an
If campus allows alcohol down here, then I do not mind people enjoying a little drink as they go along. It'll make the bag taste better as we pick it up. Of course,
And you know
if,
its actual taste is not going to improve.
of course, if one pukes in the bag, I believe that's
Well, I think if it were
immediate
to be a proper drinking game,
disqualification.
you would have to take a shot. When
That reminds me, since we did just finish eating pizza, this is bite the bag, not fill the bag.
Not puking the bag or crap in the bag.
is the
Peter, are you playing? Yes, Peter's playing. And Jeff, are you playing? Are you sure? Absolutely positive?
I can't touch my toes.
You just have to pick up the bag.
you don't need it to.
You're making another bag.
And who I've never heard. Scott, you were Scott. And are you playing? I believe the answer was yes, right?
We'll take a crazy
Cool.
attempt at it, sure, why not?
Awesome. And we do have prizes for those who.
Does anything
Spectacular humiliation.
does anything negative happen to the first person who fails, like is there a shot or something?
I did miss a. Thank you for bringing that up, since I did miss that part of the step. If someone fails to pick up a bag, you have up to 3 chances to pick up the bag. Meaning, if you're on one limb and you fall over, for example, you do have up to 2 more chances to repeat and
That
pick
round
up.
or?
About a pair of his earrings.
Immediately.
Sorry,
That
immediately.
round,
Yeah,
right?
immediately. If you do fail to pick up the bag, you're now out of the game.
Yeah. Okay.
And I know I did not say that, but
You aren't expelled from Kansas.
You're shunned.
since our KFest committee's here, KFest committee members here,
You
make
are
a
dead
decision.
to us.
I'm not part of that committee, so I can't expel you.
Alrighty.
All right, so we have more than 8 players, and
Demonstration.
what was that?
Demonstration?
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Yes.
All right, let's go.
And the joke used to be, I practiced, after KFest, and I swear to God, I never did. So, and it's been many, many years. Oh my God, this is harder than it used to be.
It's only 8 years.
You need a bigger bag.
Oh, this is horrible.
That's all. This gets down to the flat little circle all the time.
Yeah. All right.
All the time.
How long is the camera going?
That's 2.
All right.
Oh, that appears
Didn't mean
be
to throw all my tricks away.
a way to cheat.
There's no cheating.
It doesn't look like it's helping that much.
I think he was drinking before we came
Clearly.
down there.
The bag used to be bigger.
Was in the back of the chair?
I have a ticket to warm up and I don't.
I feel horrible doing this already.
Yay!
I should mention, do not fall on the floor in your face.
Why?
All right.
It will hurt. That's why.
So who's next?
But it would be.
All right, so now we have all the people. Let's make sure we know the order of people, and I can't write this down because I don't have a working computer. I have a working computer, just don't have internet, so I can make a note. So line up in order, and I'll make a note of who you are, and then we don't have to line up anymore.
Form a line. You're in front. There we go.
Oh, God.
I'm always chosen last. I hate these things.
Well, don't stand in the back then. All right. You have to stand over here so the camera sees you.
Have you written down our names?
I will write your names down as you play.
Oh God. Because then.
Has it always been this size bag?
Yeah.
This is bike bag extreme edition.
I wasn't doing that.
Oh.
One. I liked it. It was very bold.
It was. Yeah, it was.
It almost worked.
It almost did.
Okay. No, that's not gonna work.
I lost my place. I stole mine.
Okay. There's strategy to this, I can tell.
All right, let's roll.
Almost.
Okay, was that one? Was that?
I got my mouth on it, and that was the second attempt.
Okay, second attempt.
Oh shit. No, I can't see
What if
this.
we all go through and nobody gets it?
And Geoff wins.
But no, he didn't get it on.
He did it like 6 tries though.
All right.
Yeah, that was a demonstration.
Oh, so close.
All right.
Good effort.
Mark.
Been down that far. He gets in the way.
I obviously picked the wrong thing.
Screw this. Good move.
I know that part.
Good job.
Here's the way to go. Do it on my knees.
All right.
Most impressive.
Pays to be in this game.
I'm 22 as well, so it doesn't always pay.
All right, how's the line?
So I've tried this
We
with.
gotta stay in line.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm after Martin.
Good job. Wow. The last two have made it look so easy.
Elbow can't be real.
We used to win this all the time.
That was also pretty good.
Geoff,
Well done. Yeah, see, that's a good strategy.
3 in a row.
No, what? That's good enough.
What were you about to say?
I'm going to have you face the camera.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I love to get shots of all different body parts.
That's not qualifying because of laughing.
I know you do,
That
Jeff.
was a throwaway. Yeah.
Oh!
I heard the teeth snap. I tried bending down first time. Like my knees.
All right.
You're like, I can do that.
Oh God. Do not fall, please.
That would be hilarious.
You do have health insurance, right?
I think so.
But I played you down 6
Oh,
times.
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's 3 over.
Humiliation is covered. All right, I'm gonna make a valiant attempt at this, and hopefully not hurt myself.
Oh, Scott.
Good effort.
Good try.
Going into the bag.
Peter?
It's called bag to bag, not fold bag.
Probably next year too.
Oh, yeah, thanks. We're getting credit from Safeway.
No, it's like,
Huh?
We're getting credit from Safeway by having this Safeway bag in front of the camera.
yes. Safeway, give us money.
All right.
All right, and was that all the players on round 1?
I'm seeing a pattern here.
All right, so
Young and skinny.
9 players. We have 7 to continue. So that will be Matt. You are next. Oh, I have to cut the bag.
Put yourself
I was
first.
supposed to scale. I just played the game.
Nice.
Just need to pop up an inch or so.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why I have to be here and watch this game. It's my scissors.
All right.
Oh, they are?
Somebody might fall in.
Look just like
Are you gonna go first again, Jeff?
I thought you were short.
See if I can do it the right way.
Are you next to him?
I'm after Mark, so.
This is so horribly cheating.
That's cheating?
Is one contact point on the ground?
Yeah. You went next, right, Aaron?
But I.
Oh, you just called it.
Oh, so I'm next again.
Yeah.
Mark is next.
Oh, boy.
I already know I'm not bending down.
From this angle, from this angle, it looked okay. Was it okay from those?
It looked okay.
All right, okay.
It was face planner.
Let's go to the tape.
Continues to impress.
Mark, I think you're up.
Martin, right? Yes. Thank you, Ian, for reminding me.
Then you, then me.
game, that finger's not a handicap.
It could be if that's the limb you decide to balance on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well done.
Alright. Well, you took your shoes off.
That's legal. It's okay.
I know.
There was one year, one guy was playing this, he took his leg off.
He's like, eat that.
It's completely spontaneous. He didn't plan. He's like, what can I do? Oh yeah.
That little stump.
Oh, that's be a good fit.
So close.
Have to get it angled so that you know you've got something to grab.
The high edge towards them. That's what she said.
A double dip.
Anyway.
We'll keep an eye on him.
Hey, that was enough for the first time.
No paper cuts either, all right?
Ow. That could hurt.
Oh! Damn it.
All right.
Good job.
It's mine. It's mine. It's Will.
Yeah.
And we have Andrew next.
You can send it.
You won't be surprised. Decide to go with one of these.
Oh!
There blows.
She's like, you go with that.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Peter.
I'm up.
Yep. The Scott unfortunately tried to do it the manly way and got himself out. All right, Peter.
Extra weight.
Yes.
All right.
Can you
Round
row?
2, and we lost nobody in that round.
Wow. Pretty good.
So apparently the how can I put this nicely?
The cut needs to be more severe.
The players who want to continue, continue. I'll phrase it that way.
We're encouraging people to drop out.
So we're now on round 3. About 3 inches have been removed, and we will continue with Matt. No, well, wait, me, right? Yes.
His name isn't
Yeah, Mark.
Wart.
Was that tight enough?
No.
Okay.
The bag was still in contact with the ground.
We need super slow-mo to be able to tell.
I should switch this thing to 60 frames per second. We need some.
Yeah, we go.
Wow.
Different guys.
Yeah.
They'll bring me.
Right, Ian.
All
Right.
Most impressive.
And I should hop the next person after Ian was Martin.
Crap.
What's your hand, please?
Don't land on the thing.
Don't worry, it's well protected.
Yes, all right. Or Ken.
Yes.
Coding.
I do.
Will Ken bag this round?
Tune in next time.
Oh, so close. Come on, Ken. You can do it. You're allowed to take your time. There's no rush. Oh.
Analyze the bag.
Three-quarter turn.
All right. Ivan.
Oh!
So far.
All right.
Scott Johnson.
Andrew.
Goodness.
Four bites. Four bites.
Last time.
Okay.
Acorn.
And Peter. Yep. It's okay to have your face away from the camera.
Okay.
He's circling his nemesis.
Yeah.
He's intimidating the bag.
It's part of the fun. It's okay. Wow. Nice. All right. Round 3 is over, and we lost nobody, if I made my notes correctly. And the bag continues to get shorter. They have to cut off more than normal. Because people are just too good around here.
Back in the old days, we didn't use scissors, it was always torn off.
We're getting soft.
We're trying to keep
soft.
things on a level playing field and not so rockety to take advantage of. All right.
Your turn.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Nice.
How about that?
Matt?
Mark.
Come on, Mark.
Mark.
Yeah, Mort.
Mark, right, exactly.
Nope.
Oh!
That goes like through.
Back count or no?
From my angle, I couldn't tell exactly, but it looked okay from my angle.
I'm not sure.
All right.
I think it was good.
I'll stand over here.
That.
Yeah,
that was
that was
good.
just enough time.
Good job, Mark. Mark, Mort, Matt.
Yes. See, I deleted his name and I put in Matt for some reason. Oh, Ian!
First miss.
What?
Yeah. We're expecting him to hit it first time.
Oh, you know what? I'll do it this way. Fine.
Oh!
That's nice. All right, yeah.
That was 3.
Okay.
All right, and here we go. So close.
Surprising.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Very fun.
Too hasty.
I don't know about this.
Okay, so Ken's method.
I'm not sure I want to be known for that.
All right.
Oh, that's me.
And Ken, yeah.
I'll try the Martin method.
The Martin method.
If only I knew what that was.
Let's see, Jeff went like that. I don't think that's gonna work for me.
The Japanese psychology to the bag.
Hello,
Maybe the bag will jump out at you.
Hello, bag.
Just lift your leg up over your head. You're not the bag, the bag is you.
I am become the bag.
All right.
You're not moving towards the bag moves towards you.
Do not
Put the cat in the bag.
exploit the bag's weakness.
It's a pretty strong bag to be. Beat the bag.
Oh,
So close.
Now, can you put the bag on the side?
No.
It's sticking outside the bag.
Oh.
and that was try number 2.
That's the bag we want. Okay.
All right.
Well done. Well done. 3.
Head first into the bag. That was it. That was the first time I've seen that one before.
Face plant in the back.
She's got 2 eye holes in the
Save
bag.
yourself from
It could be the unknown comment.
too much embarrassment. All right. And Peter.
Am I allowed to touch my lip?
Yes, yes.
As long as you're only touching yourself.
Only one limb is on the floor. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
All right. With round 4, we lost one player who was, oh, poor Ian. Almost felt like you should give me another chance. All right, Ian, one more chance. I want to see you do this. I really, really do.
You wouldn't give that
You were so impressive up until this round.
Okay, now can you?
And I think you were too hasty. I'll give you one more chance.
You know what?
Take off shoes will help, yes.
Changing his game, lower to
All right, Ian.
That was very graceful.
Whatever accept to have Ian continue the game for a magnificent performance on this round.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Round 5. So the bag is getting a bit shorter now, and my turn, of course.
Wow. Very good. Back in the game.
And Martin.
Does that help you? No. Now what am I gonna do?
Close. Good work.
Did that hurt?
Only the unbroken.
We do not want any more broken fingers when we leave KansasFest, okay?
Well, I tried anything.
Try
Oh, no, the Ken thing, the Ken thing.
What is the? Ken thing is.
You're now famous, Ken, for a thing.
The Ken method.
That is not gonna work.
So it's a no can do?
All right.
Wasn't his shoe on the ground?
It hit the ground right after it lifted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was off on the backside. All right.
Ken's got it in for you.
Who's next?
Ivan.
Oh, wait, no,
Ken, sorry, Ken. I'm sorry.
I thought maybe you'd been eliminated or something.
I wasn't looking. I was so consumed with bitterness, I forgot it was my turn.
And I can't read my list of people, so we're both on the same
Can't read
score.
your list.
Yeah. Oh, I read past your name and said, oh, who's Ken? So I went to Morgan. Ivan.
Alright, what's this wet spot here?
That's a hazard of the game.
That's what she said.
All right. item now. You guys are allowed to slobber more in the bag, okay?
Yeah.
Are or
It's
are not?
sabotage
Are.
our successor.
That's gross. Why would I do that?
Because nobody else.
He doesn't care, he's already
Especially if
gone.
you're the first and
Cuts the
second guy, you
slobber off.
slobber all you want, and everybody else behind you.
On the other hand, if the bag has more structural integrity, it could be easier to
Back
bite.
down.
That doesn't count, right? I didn't touch the bag. Or does that count?
It didn't look like you went down far enough to dive to get it.
That is true.
It wasn't.
It wasn't
It
actually.
was right. It was you're still
Wasn't a
trying.
reasonable distance.
All right, we're gonna go the knee way.
The E-way.
All right.
Have your dignity?
No, I don't. That's why I'm in this room right now.
Feeling good, Andrew?
Sneeze getting a little.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that from this?
Yeah, rug burn.
Thought it might be from Shoplifter.
It takes some bruises there.
Anyways,
Did it?
Good from this angle.
good job.
Why do you think you got a dozen?
Cats. 2 dozen.
I was talking about per side. How you?
This guy.
Or he thinks he's a doctor.
Gee. I wonder.
That's like great yoga.
Oh man, I
So
almost
close.
thought you would get
I
that.
could have had it.
It's called bending bag.
You're allowed to bend it, make it shorter, of course.
Well, thanks.
Doomed.
No time limit. Well, unless it takes like an hour, maybe. Say, all right.
Wait till we fall asleep and you win.
Within reason, I think is the best approach. Is that yeah,
That's
two?
2.
Yeah.
All right. On to round, what, 5 now? 6? Round 6. I can count the number of strips, one as needed. All right, this is the last one I can cut the bag, fold it in half like this.
It's a short bag.
All right, make sure the camera knows exactly.
It's pretty questionable as to whether one can still call it a bag.
More like a
tray.
Bite the tray.
Okay, so, my turn, of course.
Enjoy of 6.
Does it help to know yoga?
Probably.
Yeah. Was that good?
I
think so. I think so.
See the replay on that?
All right, with enough votes to say it looked good, we'll continue with that.
Be honest, is it good?
Oh, yeah. There will
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Marshall, yes. Yeah, yes, it is required.
What is giving?
To dive for the bag.
Or two.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work because you're gonna have to lift both feet to do it.
Oh, that's right. I'm cheating. Okay. That's two, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll give you one more chance.
Yeah, that would be.
Yes.
Very nice.
And,
Right down.
That's gonna do the parking method.
this time we'll let you play.
Away from.
Or the A technique.
Hmm.
The A technique.
Ken, have you had ACL surgery?
Oh my God! I wasn't there when I started this. No, I am enhanced in my tibia, so I'm cheating.
How so?
Titanium.
You had a tibia augmentation.
Yes.
Adamantium. Don't make him laugh.
Oh, sorry.
Adamantium.
He's a cyborg.
Times like this, I'm thankful for my mutant healing factor.
You get the style of work.
Can't wait to see that in slow-mo.
It's the guy that roll.
Take with me.
You know that was going in the front page. Ken. Ken.
That's what it said.
Tibial plateau fracture.
I don't know what that means.
So why did you guys?
The top part of the tibia.
Close. There you
All right.
go.
This
Good job.
No, it was fractured right here.
Oh, okay.
Tibia in one place, fibula in two.
Okay.
So that was the insertion point for the rod.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh! You were there.
Just about.
Don't dive in there.
It is. Yes?
Yes.
Lake will go.
Good job. So relevant.
And Peter.
Maybe you paint that one doing the right hack fest game. You let them think where you're out.
Oh, yeah.
I got it off today.
You're touching the ground.
Bag through the ground.
I saw the bag through the ground, but I wasn't looking at
It was
you.
very close.
I definitely saw the bag.
When the bag through the ground, was Peter all the way over or not? And let's try it one more time.
Let's
We really
sit
do
your
instant replay, don't we?
We've never had instant replay before, so we have to trust our own senses. All right. let's
Yeah,
go.
Absolutely no question about it. You got it.
All right.
Great job.
Off to the next round.
Safe thing on now?
It's down to food and drugs.
So now it's nobody does it better. So we can do it better for Bite the Bag than nobody.
Somebody.
Hopefully it'll be a K-Fester.
James Bond theme song, isn't it?
Maybe nobody can do it better.
Yeah.
What's that theme song too?
I think it was 511.
No. Yes, correct. By Lovely.
There's a clear advantageous side.
Yes, one side. One side has a handle on it.
That side.
Should we shave that handle? Now everyone's going to be eating the same spit.
It adds to the challenge.
And you mean the idea is just like
tactics. Yeah.
First one to look at it.
I don't know.
Very
I'll
close.
try.
Very close.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
it.
Definitely. Good words, yeah.
You know he just did that so he could slobber on it again.
Oh no, the thing is, when he's cutting the bag, he always leaves himself a taller tab, and he bites it off if he's hurt. Nope.
Ooh.
Okay, ready?
I think you did it.
I think so.
Okay.
It was, it was really a tough call.
See, he rolled, but it was right as it came up off the ground.
But the arm landed almost immediately as well. That's what I was seeing over here.
Let's go to tape.
Do you feel one more try?
Let me try it. I'll go for it.
Just in case?
Put it up on the big monitor.
Tell me everybody's here.
Oh, yeah.
Clearly a winner.
Mark, I bet you wish you had actually chosen to play.
No. Not in the least.
Does it enhance
How
your
do I know
value?
that? Must have been something I intuited.
Does it enhance your shareholder value?
Too old, my
Thanks,
legs are too
Flo.
long.
Ian?
Yeah, I haven't done it this way before, so I'm getting my bearings.
Yeah.
All right.
You got all the folders, you have a bunch of people you were announcing.
Best way to get as close as you can
You
before
are only
releasing your arm.
That works. So,
22. Good God. Wasn't even born.
No, that's not about it.
I know. It kind of blows my mind, really.
There you go.
Scott Johnson used to win this. He's tall.
And Martin, yes.
Does your belly count as 1 point of contact?
No, it does not.
What if he's only on the belly?
Yeah, what if
like
it's
the
only
point of the
Legs up,
belly?
arms up.
I don't know, that's kind of a broad surface area.
I'm just trying to think
Would
of
that not
Limb-
classify as no
limb
limbs?
surface.
But it can be in your nose, which isn't allowed.
No, it's a thing.
That's thinking he stands back on
No, your head's kind of.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, does this plate count?
Okay.
Are you hurting your finger?
How about your
Just
butt?
getting hard.
Sit on your butt.
Is anybody falling off the ground?
If I
No
could
one
sit on my
has
butt
fallen on
and
the
pick
ground.
that up
We're
with my
still
teeth, I'd be a lot
same
more
number of
flexible.
players.
It's interesting that like some people
Round-
were eliminated right
I don't think
before.
it's on round two.
Right.
After you
Bang.
Yeah, because my balance sucks, so.
Have there ever been so many
it's
to
no
make
public
Like
Sorry.
so, holding glue.
They said they've got the
Like the
sandbar.
sandbar. But with belly still in it.
That was still,
Belly-
the
belly is
last time I was here,
Yeah, I know.
there
You can't
was,
sit-
I think,
now,
2
if
or
you could
3
support
people
yourself
that
with it.
from last little.
I was joking.
Yeah, I know, but
No,
that's
no,
a
no,
valid
no.
point.
Psyching himself up.
Okay.
How does everyone else's spit taste now?
I have another one.
Oh, I have.
I have,
Oh, hi,
no,
Tony.
I have another one for people at Walmart. I've seen a few people at Walmart over the past couple of days.
Could have done this.
I have to send it in.
I'd have had to be here 20 years ago.
Yeah, I saw an old
No,
lady
it's
with
not
big
nice to
hair.
make fun of your fellow man, but
Have you seen awkward things?
comes a point
Yes.
when
I got my own
you just
report from Mother's
can't
Day.
resist.
Oh, yes.
Blowing his concentration.
And even the doctor.
Good job.
White load.
That was a tough one.
Looking pretty good, huh?
Wow.
Good job. He brings it up and holds it. Approved.
And Peter.
Like, you get extra points for a pirouette after you pick it up.
Like you practice that? Lucky one.
Really higher.
That's a good idea. Too.
There wasn't any Final Cut Pro worth trying to do it.
This way will work anymore. You know, if you hung an extra weight off your back,
We have to have a copyright on this.
it would bounce your head.
No, on this game.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, at what point do you have to let go?
It's 2.
One more. All right.
Yep.
And we finished round 7 with our same 8 players. Since we started with 10, not 9, since I did not count myself the first time around. And we'll start with a very, 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 very small rim around the bag and see how low I can cut this pearl to the bottom of the bag.
There'll be a lot of rough burn on lips.
Carl, you licking the bag.
Now we've now gotten far down enough that we've passed all teabaggers.
Who's his name? Air Force guy.
The teabag party people, teabaggers. They're called teabaggers, right? I don't know.
Yes, they are.
Tea partiers, whatever they're called.
No, they first called themselves teabaggers, then they discovered that wasn't such a good idea.
Oh, why is that not a good idea, Ivan?
No, CNBC started calling them teabaggers to make fun of them.
No, that is not true. They called themselves teabaggers. There's quotes and proof and everything.
So
There is.
the bag is now
There is quotes and proof
so high.
now.
Yeah, like I said, it's called Taste the Trick.
All right. So
All he's going to do now is lean over, stick his tongue on it, and lift it up.
Yeah.
I use suction.
For suction,
Yeah, I suck pretty badly
Judges,
when
we
I'm
need
doing
judges on this other side.
So close.
I like the tongue actually.
Yeah.
You just really, it's like really disgusting really fast.
You don't put it down there.
the floor is really tasty. Thank you for asking anybody.
Has anyone ever lost teeth in this round?
It's like blueberries.
Has the floor been vacuumed lately?
It is now.
You don't want to know the answer to that.
Have there been black eyes the next day after this?
Oh, see, I'm worried about teeth.
One with the bag. One with the bag.
Hang on, hang on.
It's not a bag.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that's a paper.
Are you snagging them, Lauren?
Quick rule question. Does
Sure.
at this stage, I'm obviously out, but when you have
If
one.
you want to jump back in again, you can try.
Well, no, I'm not. when you have one point of contact on the ground, at this stage, does the mouth count as a second point of contact with the ground?
It's almost not possible to not.
Because
Well, you can't rest on the ground and move your head out by inching it, but when you're
can't
grabbing, you
bag
press
up
the
like
ground.
you're taking
And
it
the
out.
mouth is not capable of supporting any appendage.
The rule is going to be, it's basically the fine line is the round has to start with your head off the ground. It's going to have to touch the ground. You have to pick it up.
and return off the
you
ground
can't-
Right.
before you fall over.
Right.
You can't be lying on your face for 5 seconds.
No balancing on your forehead.
Well, actually, as long as that's the only thing touching,
He was ready to go
I
for
think it
this.
would work.
Then you'd have a hard time getting your mouth to the paper.
We're good to know.
No,
I don't think so.
you touched.
Okay, here we go.
I should it off, didn't you? I tried. Didn't work.
All right, now I can see the marks from other people's.
Did it get slobbery now?
We got a little bit of slobber there.
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to look.
Can you turn it over?
No.
Not this stage.
Wait a minute, Ian, wait, Ian, stop. We're going to remove the slight disadvantage of having the bed of the two carpets.
Oh, thanks.
That's so much better.
It's still raised on that edge.
I know.
That's the nature of it.
He's giving Ian better. You do realize I've been practicing this.
Oh.
Damn it!
Happened to me.
Hurt your wrist?
Yeah, it's cool.
Was that two? Was that?
That was
It was
one.
one.
Okay, it was one. All right.
That's because you cut it short.
Thank you. That's right.
They've been practicing for
Are you
6
okay?
months.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
As if your hand looks really red, just want to.
Whatever. I'm just thinking about how to go at this.
Sacrifice.
Take your time. The bag is really short
Sacrifice
now.
your nose.
It's time to change strategies.
Eat the bag. Eat the bag.
He's looking for the tasty bit.
Is that the corner with the pizza on it?
Right.
Probably go in the corner as it dries and grinds as you lift it. Oh, the Japanese water.
Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, number two. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. After we have Martin next.
I'm gonna pass on this. Oh, come on. You don't want to hurt your finger. That looks really painful.
Sometimes if everybody else picks it up.
We don't want to push yourself and
Can he pinch bite?
pinch bite.
Can he request a pinch biter?
If you want to pinch him while he bites, that's outside of the game. All right, guys.
Feel like a pinch hitter?
All right.
Happens if you're facing
It's a pinch spitter.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Dressing the bag.
The game normally continues, at least 2 more rounds after this, just to let.
It's called bite the bag, not blow the bag.
That might be a little difficult
That's
to.
not what she said.
That's what he said.
Can you suck the bag?
That's why she ran.
I tried. Didn't work that well.
It looked painful.
Not really.
You're messing up your
Wow.
concentration.
That doesn't
Yeah,
count.
It's a long way down.
It's really close to the ground.
Nothing is lost save honor.
Well, see, that end is kind of pointing up, but it's also moist.
There's that.
How badly do I want to win?
Gotta pick your poison.
Yeah, I tried that side and it still didn't help.
The moist one is the way to go.
stumbling about it,
Looking up there, just waiting.
What price glory do you have to win?
We have great prizes, Ken.
I thought you knew the rules of this game. You should have volunteered to be second.
Ken, you've gotten further along than this before.
What's that?
You've gotten further along than this before.
You remember this?
We were tying. We were competing the last couple rounds.
That was you?
Jeff, did you compete and bite the bag with like a superhero costume and a mask?
Dun, dun, dun.
Bag biter.
That does not sound like a good nickname.
Well, the good one you take it.
Super bagger.
Super G-bag.
That's not much better. Sorry, Ken.
I'm coming away from this with a bloody nose.
Carpet bird killed him.
Whoa! Yeah.
lying so much, that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say.
All right.
I know, I couldn't do
Yeah,
it.
You have to talk the old bag into it.
It all comes down to addressing the bag.
Whoa. It doesn't ask you to walk in. Oh, that one does.
This thing is wet and it's gross.
Well,
maybe it's good that I didn't manage. If I had any dignity, I'd quit.
but New York subway is worse. Come on.
All right.
Is that the end
And
you're gonna cut off?
Andrew.
Jeff?
So,
Is that the end you're gonna cut off?
no, we can continue more. That's about so big is where we start,
Let's know if you're cutting
doing
off
the
the dry
final
or the wet
countdowns
end.
if we get this far.
No, are you cutting off the dry end or the wet end?
I got you.
Cut around the perimeter, right?
Around the perimeters, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Proportionally.
Oh, right, middle one.
Yeah.
Screw up for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
We have an expert here. I'm actually some people believe it.
Hazmat, no
one limb on the floor, right?
Right.
Hit the bag.
No more, no less.
Right.
Biohazard
Right.
bags. Put it
We're just gonna do a one-handed handstand.
No. Non-assistant.
Very creative. Here.
Okay.
With no points of contact.
No problem. Prosthesis was cool. That's not gonna happen again.
We may have to change the rule because of you, Peter. Thank you for bringing that up.
Tony, who was the prosthesis?
Not sure why I didn't think of it
Chris
earlier.
Budwig.
Okay.
Wasn't he also a doctor?
No, he needed lots of them though.
Is that one or two? One. All right.
What do they have?
Yeah, this is probably my last try here.
Okay.
Was that 2.5?
That was
So
3.
do you feel like you?
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it.
All right. Okay. Wow. We went down by a lot of numbers this round. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4 players: Mark, Ian, Martin, and Peter.
Give him a hand.
So who's left?
So we have myself, Ken, Ivan, and Andrew. On to round 9. So it looks like we get to
Cutting off the growth bits. It's really not cutting down the height anymore, it's just the growth bits.
Yeah, actually, no, this might be the last chopping of the bag.
But you're gonna have to get another bag?
Start with a new bag? What was that?
Start with a new bag, but you make the rules incredibly.
Much more difficult? We've never done that way.
Only
Might as
half a
well-
point of contact.
No points.
One time, no failure.
That's the quickest pickup.
No.
No, we said if everybody picks up the bag like this,
Do it by speed.
we'll do it. Repeat again in terms of the fastest to get it up. To get the.
That is in fact what she said.
Who can do this?
Who can pleasure the bag?
Oh, bag.
If you hold the bag up for more than 4 hours,
Stroke it a little bit faster.
You need to see
see that guy.
So it was decided that it was the how long the bag will be remaining in the air versus how long it takes to actually pick up the bag. All right.
So does somebody have a stopwatch?
No, we have to do one
for
full
next
round
round.
this way before the next round.
Well, we know if he's gonna. Is he practicing?
I don't know. This is.
He didn't turn around
I
and put it
wasn't
back.
sure if Surf was going to get the last round, and this is not any better.
Suction.
All I know is I used to like do that, and it ain't working anymore. Yeah, I know. It's sucks getting old.
You missed your 30s.
Not me.
You haven't reached your 30s yet.
You will.
Or wait, you're 30.
Oh!
Your brother's age, that's
What a graceful fall.
Yeah, I can reach 30.
So who decided to give him first rule?
The audience cooked it for me, so I didn't have to.
He booked the session.
No cigar.
It will be okay to transfer the crown over. Oh, yeah.
Still in.
All right. And because we're marching out, Ken, yes.
Good luck.
Not mine.
I wish you the best
Good luck, we're all counting on you.
in this ninth round.
There's no pressure. This is the ninth inning. It's
So
loaded.
let's taste the tray. Now it's lick the envelope.
It's less than a foot.
2 outs, 2 strikes.
Would you say I'm getting old?
It's better than the alternative. Although this game might put me there.
Yeah, puberty again would be rough.
Huh?
What, do you get your car fixed?
Would you like to go through puberty again, knowing what we've done now?
Never figured.
I don't think so.
Whoa.
This thing's has crazy stuff.
With a lion.
I think it was invented here.
Me neither.
I played it
Playing with his prey.
family.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty
really
good.
short, Ken. Yes, I know.
No, it seems to be.
And slightly hurting myself.
Actually, didn't race it.
It looks like you're posing. There's no GS calendar this year.
No, actually. When I called my brother, trying to say they didn't sell
It's
it.
not the whole all staff all
Before you were ready.
review issue.
It might be the thermostat.
Meet the staff. Meet the staff. Meet the staff.
Pick on the guy in traction.
We saw that they had old cars, we didn't solve it. It was stuck, it was stuck. This is plumbed, that was bypass. Now, when he said it, that makes sense.
Get rid of the fan mod. Get rid of the fan mod.
No, it's still there. I will control that fan until.
You did this?
I have not heard that fan come on, except when air conditioning, ever.
Whoa.
When we stop close.
How many tries is that?
This is your last try, Ken.
I actually, when I did it, that's fall, I used suction. I just went right down the middle of it.
What happens if more than one person falls out this round? Which person comes in third?
Apparently, Bite the Bag is an Irish game.
We'll have to play it again to find out. We will, hopefully that will not be an issue, and we will figure that out.
Yeah. I said that stuff other.
Yeah.
Everybody, a couple beers.
It's a much harder game with the timer.
Right, and then I look in the linen box and realize that the linen box is on the short pillow, it's not bad.
Good
All
job.
right. Okay, Ivan.
It really sucks.
I wish I'd been eliminated rounds ago.
Daunting prospect, eh?
Well, Martin put himself off, and you do have that option, even though we do say it's required to continue to play.
Oh, close.
Damn it.
You can taste it.
Oh.
Take it easy. It's okay. Take your time.
Take it any way you can get it.
Advice. Tonight. Is it sweet?
Oh.
I just don't get it. How do you do it?
I don't know.
This game has run longer than some sessions.
You need a little tongue action there.
This is the game. Is Andy the last one?
Oh, there's 4.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah, and,
Oh!
So
That
close.
was painful.
Or because he didn't pick it up.
Take your time. Take your time.
Oh, good try.
There's only 2 left.
So,
we have to figure out who went
Deja vu. Yes. How do you figure out third place?
Rock, paper, scissors. Lizard spawn.
Lick off.
Whoever came first.
I like my answer a little better.
Who?
Me?
You're still, we're the last 2 in the game, right?
Yeah.
So we'll start with top of a quick moment.
Change the
Oh, they're gonna split the prize.
Change the rules.
This is when the smoky backroom deal is made.
Yeah.
This is obviously rigged.
Why is Ken giving him 20 bucks?
I'll give you this year if you take next year.
Did I see money?
There's no chaos or
See the money
something.
change back there?
So we're gonna cut it in half. And it gets to the size of a quarter, you just suck it into your mouth.
Delicious.
It's called lick fiber.
Just hope you go first.
Makes you kind of last live in your mouth. The guy goes next.
Then put it, stick it to the floor.
Okay, if you're playing tile floor. Get it wet and that's so sticks.
You win, I'm second.
Shortest game considerably, except when hitting the brick inside the bag like a stall.
It's like when the manager's on the mound, and I always want to know these things on the pitcher.
We need the boom mics. Or the,
Shouldn't we have judges that really aren't competitors?
That would seem more fair.
I think our keynote speaker ought to be the one that
pick a winner.
put him in a position of honor, make him responsible for getting this fiasco to finish.
Put us out of our misery.
It also requires them to come back next year to defend this title.
Okay. All right. So we were discussing how we wanted to handle the whole
Yes.
Do you want to keep playing or do you want to make an announcement?
We'll continue the game and then we'll announce how it's all going to end. All right.
Sounds rigged to me.
It was a very complex. Let's change the last minute rules behind the scenes here, but nothing's going to change in terms of how it's really
It needs to be cut.
make things. No, we're going to keep that. So it's not that size. More or less the right size.
Then it becomes up to timing.
So now a timing issue, and as a reminder, it was how long the bag will remain in the air.
How many do we still get 3 chances?
We're still getting the 3 chances, yes.
Okay. So what's the
So basically, if you lift it up and then your hand touches the ground, it's how long it was in
You
the
have to
air.
stay with single point.
I have a stopwatch right here.
It's how long the bag is off the ground.
As long as you're,
So
while
as long
you're
as you
one
get
contact.
used
So if, with the exception is if you fall over with the bag in your mouth, then it's when you have finally landed.
But if you're on one knee and then you lift it up and you're holding it there and your hand touches, it
Right, yeah,
stops
yeah,
there.
exactly,
Your
right,
hand-
yeah.
Okay.
It's as long as it's in the air while one limb is.
Right, yeah. If all right. Thank you for
So how long
clarifying.
it takes and how long?
Before the fall over or catch or whatever. Right. Yes.
Okay, so here's the
But
last.
not how long the attempt. Not how long
Right.
the
So you can
attempt.
take as long to, and the 3 chances, all
As
that.
soon as
Right.
it comes off the ground, start timing.
And that was typically how the deciding
So only time.
factor was. I can't believe I started off, such a, lame attempt and still at the end here. I'm looking at this going, do I give up and give it to Ken? No, can't do that.
That's how I thought. You got it. Subconsciously, I made up my mind.
It looks shorter than last time, it really does.
Better
must have stepped on.
What are you looking for?
Oh, there.
Almost 3 seconds.
So whatever the four, it's like 3 or 4.
Damn
Now, if you do
Stopwatch.
the, I know it's legal, but if you do the
What?
chin drag
What's the
there,
stopwatch
a
say?
little leverage.
The stopwatch not
you have a
function.
chin, did your chin touch the floor at all?
But I'd say it's actually
I just wanna
about
know for my
right.
own
I
but
don't
it's
feel
going to
it,
a
so
judgment
I
call.
don't think so.
I counted to 3.
Yeah,
I got 2.79, but the stopwatch acted up.
Yeah.
It was about, I would say 3 seconds.
I was just under 3 seconds just by.
Okay, 2.7, 2.9 or so. So
Yeah.
great, thank you for.
2.8. Okay.
Here we go, we can have more than one stopwatch, and then we'll average.
And that was one try, was that right?
That was one
Yeah.
try.
Okay, one try.
Right.
2.7.
Wait, the
Do
number
you
of
do more
tries?
tries?
No, just in
Do you
case.
have to get 2 more tries?
Oh, no, it's, I did my try and now it's.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
You don't want to try 2 more times?
Well, and if
That's on
Ken
3.
also does in 2.7 seconds, then we can.
2.8.
If Ken
2.8.
doesn't get it at all, then Geoff wins.
That's true.
So now I have to
Or
do
if
it.
Ken holds up longer, he wins.
Yeah.
That's holding it up.
Having a breakdown.
Crying does not help.
I'm crying because I'm happy. And this is rather impulsive.
Looked like one attempt, Ken.
What?
Was that looked like the one
I
that
tell
was
you
the
that
first
was
attempt?
yeah.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
But I didn't grab it.
All right, you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, he beat it, he beat it.
All right, you got it.
4 seconds?
Finally, number one left the bag.
Okay.
Woo!
What was my time?
So,
It's like 4 seconds, 5
So
seconds.
it goes
4.55
That's
seconds.
it? I know, it seemed like 15 or 20.
so what are you going to do next?
And you can
I'm going to KFest.
Yes. All right. So, to keep things fair, being someone who has achieved high score at Bite the Bag in the past, and the last time I played the game was also number 2, so I guess I'm just as bad as I was last time. And it was decided that the players that achieved rank before Ken and I will be the ones who receive prizes. So those who went through the last round, the last 2 players, who were Andrew and Ivan, will get the first pick of prizes.
Oh.
Yes, we're going to keep this fair, and then the last 4 in the round, in the previous round, who went out, which were Peter, Martin, Ian, and Mark, will also get a pick of prizes.
Wow.
So we'll essentially have a total of 6 winners.
You got that many prizes?
That's what Ken and I were talking about to negotiate how we wanted to best handle this. Is going to be just 2, or was it going to be more? And I have a total of 5 prizes here. Do you want to get the last prize so we can do the choice, or we need to wait? Or want to do the prize picking?
Let's throw them out on the pool table and let the first 2 people pick what they want.
So, going through the list of prizes that we have.
You gave up on that.
But
But everybody who's
like you did
gotten it.
we're not going to give you a prize for not trying.
So first, we have a iSkin Touch Duo Premium Silicone Protector. We have Axis and Allies, the game, with miniature toys.
Oh, whatever.
Basically, you finish the first
We have the Minecraft Assembler Microsoft on CD.
Courtesy Nibble Magazine.
Nice.
We have the 8-bit weapon Electric High on 5 1/4.
No, it's actually a music CD.
It is a
music CD.
Oh, cool. Hey, check that out. It is a music
Just
CD.
in a while. That's pretty awesome.
It's a limited edition. Only 500 were made. Each one is numbered.
Which number is that?
It's on the back.
We have a first 5 years? First 5 years?
No, a complete collection
Full set.
of Share Resolutions 2.
Oh, that's right. The thing was UCS, and I should have read that it wasn't.
So these prizes are courtesy the Today in iOS podcast, Lauren, Mike Harvey from Nibble Magazine, Game Bits, and 16 Sector.
Give me a hand. And we have a bag.
Slightly licked.
So Andy and right.
Please. No, it's you.
Well, let's do
It's all you.
something.
Should we bend over for a bag for it?
Ivan, please go ahead.
Nice choice.
Great.
Out of 500, it's on the back.
62. I read a review of that. Just
Somebody would.
I know. I think I don't read Juice GS. Pretty awesome.
And you're getting the sure, great.
It is. It's a black CD like PlayStation CD. It's awesome.
Oh, cool.
What do we do
It makes
now?
it more awesome.
All right. So Ken was making a decision about the next prize before we're going to pick the floor.
The laser shines right through it.
Really? What a trick. Nice.
Yep. Pretty cool. It's almost like you don't want to play it though. The packaging's too beautiful.
So who's next?
So
Just don't stick it in the floppy
because
drive.
the next 4 or
Actually,
Martin decided.
I was
out. All right. So we got 3. So we got to work it out. Yeah. All right.
This is going to be over in a hurry.
Who was the other one?
Which was also like a floppy disk.
No.
That's it earlier.
It just gets better and better.
Peter.
Not quite as literal.
Mark. And Ian, of course, yes.
I should bring that for next KFest. That's not like a really amazing record.
Great. All right. So, you want to decide among yourselves which ones you want?
Peter, you should stick to Minecraft.
I don't have any new Apple stuff, so if anybody wants that.
Something the other night, ready for 8:45 in the morning.
That'd be very impressive.
Grab yourself a similar.
I do not yet.
Okay. Do you want that?
Yet.
I'll take it.
Well, you have to find it over again.
What do you want?
I think you could go.
It's funny that they showed it on
Awesome
an actual.
presentation tomorrow morning.
So
It's funny that they
game,
kept
that's
the
an ally.
actual floppy
Who wants
disk
the
Only one
layer
I can make use
in the
of.
sleeve.
Which one?
This next.
Oh, go ahead and take it. And I can't use the ice game, but put it back in the prize pool.
Are you sure?
I guess why not?
Okay.
Yeah, floppy disk. It's
Yep.
got a floppy disk and put it in the CD.
I'm kind of a World War II.
It's got the next.
Yeah.
And that's
So,
that was chosen for you.
Thank you.
Make sure he gets first choice next time in his category.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
And now you have your
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, everybody.
So we can send you a good
Thank
back.
you.
I need to put some.
I never even.
I know. No shit. I know.